So I just woke up and it's around 5:30. Today's task would be to do as much as I can for the app. I've nothing right now. I just have a login page. Like my main goal for this challenge would be to just basically complete the whole app if I can. Or at least do 90-80% of it. Let's start. Before I start, I have designed these different screens for my app. Today's first task would be to implement it in Flutter. Quick 1 hour update. Just completed creating this screen, which looks something like this in my phone. I'm still getting used to creating UIs in Flutter. That's why it's taking a lot of time. But I think I need to speed things up because we have 2-3 more screens to create. But before that, let's cut off whatever this is. Looks much more civilized. Now let's get back to work. I ran a Flutter clean command and I don't know what happened after that. My Flutter is not building. So it's been like an hour since I'm trying to fix that error and I don't know how to solve this. So instead of wasting time, what I did was clone the GitHub repository in which I was already working. So I have all the code till the previous commit. That is also working, as you can see. So now what I'm planning to do is just copying those files that I've just created and just pasting them here and then building this stuff. And this will work hopefully because all the Gradle part is there. And look, it worked. So after 1 hour of finding the problem, I recloned the repository and transferred some files and it started working. Basically wasting 1 hour of my time. Sometimes I don't get how these stuff can happen. And how does changing nothing changes everything? I don't know. Maybe it was because I did a Flutter clean. Sometimes I wonder that the people who are in top tech companies like Google and Facebook, do they know how to solve these problems or do they just do what I do? I think I'll figure out something. Quick update, I'm done with this video screen and the output is like this. Now the video screen is done, the video record screen is done, the challenge screen is done. The last thing that is left is to do the memory screen for the UI creation part, which I have not copied from any popular social media app. So I was creating the memory page UI and for that I needed a calendar view. So I'm using Syncfusion calendars package in Flutter to make the calendar. But what was happening was when I was generating the calendar view, then I found that you can only edit the text and the background color of the cell, but you can't add an image to each cell by default. As you can see, I wanted images in some of the calendar field and colors in the others, but I was only able to add the colors. So my male ego goes, I can fix her. And I just downloaded the whole Syncfusion calendar library and tried adding a background image property in the month cell style. This property won't be available in the normal package, but I have added this to add basically background images on the cells. And it was working almost as I wanted it to work. But then I realized you can just add a cell builder to the calendar function and basically customize each cell, creating the intended field that I wanted to create without even hacking into the system. So after creating a useless feature and solving an unknown bug, I'm finally done with the UI part for now. And the next thing would be to implement the workings of the whole app. Because it's just UI right now and the functionality is not there. My job now would be to add functionality to this app. I'm using the page view class in my app to make the navigation swipeable. So this is the final output. This would be the first screen that would be visible to you as you log in. This is the camera screen that will allow you to record your videos. If you swipe it, it goes to the memory screen in which you can check out the previous videos that you created. Here, this would be the screen where videos created by other people would be shown. Alright, so I needed to add this streak icon in my app for showing basically the streaks. I was able to implement a similar type of icon right now. Because I was not able to find the streaks icon anywhere in the Flutter's icon class, I was searching different names like fire or streak or whatever. Guess what this icon is called in Flutter? You have 5 seconds. It is called a local fire department icon. I mean, it makes sense, but at the same time, it does not. Just shot a reel for a sponsorship that will go on my Instagram account. You can check it out. The link would be in the description. I post cool tech content. All the UI part of the app is done. I've also implemented the navigation mechanism, the camera features and all of that. Now the main feature that the app is yet to have is basically implementing the social media backend. That is to have a functionality in which you can shoot the video and post it on the cloud Firebase, and then in another screen you can retrieve all the videos that are posted on the Firebase cloud storage and can see and scroll through them. So I'll do a 2-hour coding sprint in which I'll complete all of these features with the UI and the backend functionality, which will take us to around 80% of the progress of that app. Let's go. I was thinking, let's sit outside for a change of pace. So more than just an hour in, both the processes are working. So the video is being retrieved from the Firebase database, and I can also record certain video and upload it to the database. Not the prettiest app right now, but it's functionally okay. So after around 2.5 hours, I'm finally done with the back end and the front end, or a little bit of front end part of the main features. So this is the app right now. You can see it can shoot the video that it was able to shoot earlier also. But now I can hit record and it will record me or whatever doing anything like this. Now if I click on this, and you can see this is the video that we created. I can upload it on Firebase. Now if I click, I will wait for a bit because it will take time to get uploaded. Like this. I'll go back and then I'll go here and it will fetch all the videos that are in the Firebase database. You can see all the videos are being fetched, and then I'll go to, I think this was my video. And it will record. Yeah. You can see this was the video that I posted. So I had a database of around 50 challenges and I have added them on my Firestore database. Then with the help of the cron package, I'm updating these challenges every day at 12 AM. And using the awesome notification library, I'm sending a notification each time the challenges are updated. The notification looks something like this. You can see the notification has arrived. These are the title and the body of the notification. Just completed creating this ad promotion for College Dekho. This will go live on my Instagram channel 1 or 2 days after this video I'm shooting. So it's around 10:43 and I was working on the video compression part because the video that I was recording and posting on Firebase was like too heavy and we only have 1 GB data stored free in Firebase. So I applied some compressions to the video and to post it on Firebase. And doing that, I found a pretty interesting thing. I have recorded and posted 3 1-minute videos on the Firebase database, the high 3, high 2 and high 1. The high 3 is the normal video which I was recording from the camera and it was going about 101 MBs. So that's why I was like, okay, we need to add compression to the video. Then I posted high 2, adding a little bit of compression, and it is like 27.43 MBs, which is a huge savior of space. This is the high 3 clip and this is the high 2 clip, which is also similar and the quality is almost same, but we are saving too much on size. But the interesting part is I put the same settings that I used for high 2 and recorded a video high, which is just a blank space. Like this is high and it is 1 minute video only. What I found out was it was just taking 1.22 MBs space. I thought if we keep the settings same and if we keep the resolution or the bitrate same, then then 2 videos of same length will approximately have the same size. But like a clip with something going on and a complete darkness, there's like 1/10 difference of space between, which I feel is kind of interesting. It's past 12 AM right now and officially it's the end of the day. Today we started at around 5:30 AM working on the project. It was just a whole day of coding today, but it was a very productive day and we did a lot of things. I'm super tired right now. So firstly, we redesigned the whole UI of the app, which took a bit of time because this was my first app I'm making in Flutter, and trying to create the UI took up a bit of time, especially when I was creating the calendar asset. That took a long time because I have to basically write my own code in the library, which was not required, but yeah, okay, whatever. Secondly, we created a new form of navigation between the screens. After that, I refactored and improved the code of recording video from the camera. I limited the record amount to 1 minute only for now. After that, again, I refactored the code to post that video to the Firebase Firestore database. After that, we did the fetching mechanism, in which we are fetching the videos from the Firebase database. All the videos are being shown in a scroll-like manner, not like TikTok right now, but like a simple scroll in which you can see all the videos. Also created separate video player states for each of the videos there and manipulating the states dynamically. After that, I worked on the notifications, which will send notifications each time a new challenge is updated, which is done by another functionality that will update the challenges every day on 12 AM. Also added around 50 of those challenges from Google Sheets to the Firestore database. Apart from that, to save the storage of Firebase, because we only have 1 GB to work with, added a compressor to the videos that will compress the videos before it gets stored into the Firebase database. Other things that I was thinking about to save the space was that each day the Firebase database will refresh. It will only store the videos for a particular challenges for everybody to see. So that will also save my space because I just have to store the videos for 1 day only. Secondly, for example, I'm a user. I can't see the challenge videos done on some other day for some other user. But for me, I can see them using memories. For that, I was creating the code right now to store the recorded file back to the device, which is almost working, but the file I'm getting is basically corrupted and not supported. So I have to work on that. So I would say it was a very good and productive day today. Some things that are left to do are creating the streak system, implementing this, saving the video file properly to the downloads of the local storage, and to fetch these files from the local storage and make them available on the memory. So that was it for today's video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. This was the first time I was doing a full day of coding challenge, and I'm thinking of doing a bit more because it was like quite productive. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, good night. I'm about to die. Bye bye.